if you're looking to diversify your streams of income in 2024, one of the things I'm going to recommend to you today is to monetize your expertise as an income stream in 2024. Now, this is not for everybody. This is for people who have spent years maybe holding a skill, building their resume, going through the school of hard knocks, which we call work experience, okay? And if you've done that, okay, surely you're not only doing that just to get the next highest paying job. You can actually make money as an expert. Now, a research done by Franklin University shows that subject matter experts earn over $100,000 per annum. So therefore, monetizing your expertise as an income stream is something that you must consider. And today I'm going to share with you 5 ways to come about how you can understand what expertise you have and monetize it. So make sure you stay with me till the end of this video to learn how to monetize your expertise. Hey rich friends, my name is Tale Alimi. Welcome once again to my channel. If you are returning and if it's your first time, thank you for stopping by. My goal and my aim is to help all of us create a richer life, create multiple streams of income, start businesses, grow our businesses, multiply our income, monetize our expertise like I'm talking about today. And if this is up your alley, make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications, and share with another friend or colleague who wants to do the same thing. Okay, now let's get into it. Now, if you are currently a career person, or even have run your business for a certain amount of years, so maybe you're a mid-level career person or a senior level career person, or you've been in business for, maybe at least 5 years, most likely 10 years, okay? You have become a walking encyclopedia of expertise that you spend the last 5 years or 10 years developing, and you have attained a certain level of mastery. And this mastery is valuable. But you might not see it as valuable because, maybe it just comes naturally to you. You do it easily. People tell you, how do I do X plus Y? You don't even think about it. You just download it. X plus Y equals Z plus this, And this is something that the other day, I was talking to a member of my team at Ruzo, which is a company I work full time, as a co-founder and CEO. And I was talking to her and I was telling her how basically we can improve our content, do blah, blah, blah. And I was just pouring it out. I wasn't even thinking about it. And that's when it clicked to me that, oh my God, Tyler, you've done this thing for over almost 10 years now, I think, that it is like so easy for you. You're not even thinking about it. So I had to slow down and say, hey, slow down. She might not be at the level you're at. You are, just saying it so easily because this is something you've done over and over again. You've honed it. You made mistakes, you've learned, you've looked at data, you become better. You need to, be patient in sharing your knowledge because she's not going to catch up in one day with something you've learned 10 years. And I'm sure that some of you watching this video are probably like me. There is something that you have become such an expert at that if they wake you up from your sleep right now, and it can even be more than one thing really, you will just, wake up and begin to spew it out because you spent your own, in quote, 10,000 hours developing that expertise. You could have developed it working a job, and now you're at your mid-career or senior career. You could have developed it running a business, a certain type of business, and now you've become an expert at it. And so, basically, it is time for us, all of us who are experts, to monetize our expertise. Now, you might look at a lot of young people like Gen Zs or young millennials sharing what they know on social media. And you might even look at them with disdain, like, what does people know? What does people know? What does people know? But they have the courage to share. And if you are an expert and you have not had the courage to share, you can't blame them. They have the courage to share. And so they're sharing the information, and that's what people are learning. But you who who actually has the true expertise might have been sitting quiet. And so it is time for you to stop sitting quiet and stop bickering at all the people who you feel don't have expertise but have the courage to share whatever they're sharing, and step up and use your expertise, okay, and share your expertise and monetize your expertise. And that way you can be a valuable person, a blessing to the world, and actually make money doing it. So this video is my call to mid-career people, senior career people, entrepreneurs who have been in business for a certain amount of time, that have built expertise, to step up in 2024 and begin to share their expertise and monetize their expertise. Okay, so now if what I've said to you has appealed to you and you're thinking, oh, I would like to do that, Tyler, you're right. I've been quiet. I know this thing so much, but I've not been sharing it. What do you do? So the first thing I want you to do is ask yourself 5 questions. Okay, to ask yourself 5 questions. By the way, before I share these 5 questions, I wrote a book in 2017 called Up Level. And the book is Find Your Niche, Share Your Story, Build Your Tribe, and Profit from Your Passion. For now, I know you can get the soft copy of the book. So you want to check the link in the description and get the soft copy of the book. Yeah, I think the e-copy is available right now. I would have to find ways to get it on Amazon so that people who want to buy the physical copy can buy it. But again, these days, a lot of us read online, right? But that book is a detailed, should I say, expose on how you can actually find your niche and monetize it. And that book is an explanation of how I did it, okay? The first time I ever thought about monetizing my expertise was 8 years ago. And what was unique about 8 years ago was I had been running a business for about 5 years, okay, expert number. But that was my second or third business. So I had mastered the skill of starting businesses and taking it to a certain level. But this particular business, I lost the business because I fell out with my investors, okay? So I had developed a certain level of expertise to start a business and grow it to a certain level. And, after I lost it, I started to think about it. I went back to paid employment because expert level, right? I had some skill sets in business development, in technology, in, blah, blah, blah. So I went back to paid employment with my skill set. I was a senior level career person. But at the same time, I realized that I was craving more sense of self-expression. I was looking for ways in which I could share my expertise. And so the way that I went about doing it was that I asked myself the 5 questions. And to cut a long story short, before I share the 5 questions, I went on to start should I call it a coaching business, okay? Teaching people how to start and grow their business with the experience I've had. Grew it to over 8 figures in revenue, helped hundreds of businesses to go from small to scale. I did all that good stuff and then eventually became a co-founder of a fintech company. Okay? And so I documented that process up to creating my expert business, which is my coaching business, in the book called Up Level. So I recommend that you get a copy of the book. All right? Another thing I will do in this video is create like a small checklist that you can use in deciphering your expertise if you would like to go like deep dive on this. Okay? Now, but here are the 5 questions that I want you to ask yourself from now. Okay? Question number 1, what is my area of expertise? It's the simplest thing, but you have to think about it. And the reason why it's important for you to think about it is because sometimes you're doing it so much, you're taking it for granted. Like what the story I shared with you earlier about my team member. I didn't even realize it was an area of expertise. It's just something I just usually do. I'm very good at, creating content, disseminating content, repurposing content, Didn't even realize it was an area of expertise because I've been doing it for so long. Now, so what is your area of expertise? Now, what I advise is that you start with one area. Now, when I started in 2017, the area I picked was to help small businesses to grow. So I became a small business growth expert. So that became my area of expertise. Okay, because that's what I had just done. In recent years, I've been doing a lot of content on growing your money, multiplying your money. All right. And the various pathways could be through the business, like I was doing before, or through, just making better, smarter financial decisions. Or even maybe we have a platform called Ruzo if you're in Nigeria that you can save or invest and join our community. So those are the things that has become my focus right now. Just holistically helping people to create, make money, multiply their money, find multiple streams of income, which is one of the reasons I'm doing this video. Now, so that's the first thing. What is my area of expertise? Pick one for started. The second thing is, what problem can I solve with my expertise? Okay, so like my story, I shared that I decided to help small businesses to grow. What are the systems, the structures, the sales processes they needed to put in place to grow? I decided to help them to build those things, to teach them. I created courses, I created one-on-one coaching to be able to help them to do that. So I found out that that's a problem. A lot of small businesses were struggling to grow, okay, and that's a problem I could solve. The next thing is, who can I solve it for? That's the third question. So remember, I decided that I was going to solve it for small businesses who had started. Most of these businesses were internet savvy, okay, so they could use online means to probably learn from me or do sessions with me or things like that, and I could help them to grow their businesses. So you have to decide, who can you solve the problem for? It could be individuals, it could be businesses, whatever it is that you come up with. Then the fourth thing you have to decide is, how can I share my expertise? Because people have to know you have this expertise. You might have had it for years and nobody knows. And so how can I share your expertise? How can you become a thought leader in your area of expertise? Now, one of the ways I'm sharing my expertise is doing this video on YouTube. All right. I also share on other social media platforms, LinkedIn, Instagram, okay, Twitter, and things like that. You have to have areas where you can share your expertise so that other people will know that you are an expert in the subject matter. Okay, it's very important. And the fifth one is, how can I productize my knowledge? What does this mean? You have this expertise, it's nice, you can solve a problem, but for you to be able to monetize it, you have to make it a product that people can pay you for. Okay, even if it's a service, you need to productize your knowledge into, productize that service so that people can pay you for. So I might have packages where people can pay you to. So for example, if I decided I wanted to productize my ability to repurpose content, I can decide to create a course on how to repurpose your content and maybe grow your following across multiple platforms. I'm just coming up with that. It's not something I'm doing right now, okay? So, but that's a way that you can productize. One way that I have productized my knowledge is that I also do one-on-one coaching sessions to help people like you who are watching it, who want to hone your expertise and monetize your expertise. So this process that I went through to help you create your own expertise and create your own products and create your own channels and create your own, the whole 9 yards, okay? I actually sell a coaching package that helps you do this. Okay, so that's one way I have productized my knowledge, because I've done it for almost 10 years and I kind of have a blueprint that I have created from learning, making mistakes, also working with other coaches. Okay, so this year, 2023, the end of 2023, early 2023, I worked with a business coach who had created a $1 billion company so that I could also learn from her expertise, because I haven't built a $1 billion company yet. Okay, but I worked with her as my coach, okay, so that I could learn also from her expertise. So those are like ways that I have been able to productize my expertise and also benefit from the productization of other people's expertise who have done what I haven't done. Okay, so if you're interested in participating or taking part in one of my sessions and you want me to help you through this process, I'll put a link below of my sessions and you can join me. So if this video has been helpful to you, tell me below what is your expertise that you're thinking about monetizing, and tell me also, okay, what other things are you thinking about in terms of generating multiple streams of income in 2024? And if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, it helps the algorithm. Subscribe to this channel and share with your friends, your colleagues, and everybody else that wants to monetize their expertise, so that together we can monetize our expertise and create a more productive, more valuable world for each other. And I will see you again in the next one.